this is Chris from Green Feathers, and today I want to show you the unboxing of our wireless camera and Wi-Fi portable screen kit. Now, here it is, so I'm just going to get straight on and let's see what's inside. Let's get the lid open. First of all, we've got links and things to our help site and Instagram and Twitter feeds, so if you want to follow what's going on in the Green Feathers world, then please follow those links. In the box itself, we've got a protective bit of cardboard to keep the screen safe. And the first thing that we find is our helpful quick start guide. That gives you links to our website, our help site, and also a quick setup guide to get you up and running as quickly as possible. What I will say though, is this is quite simple plug and play technology. The main feature we've got here, obviously, is the screen, and that's in a little protective case here. I mean, all we do is pop up the aerials, and on the back of the screen we've got a handy little flap which allows you to stand the screen up, just like so. Next, in the next little box, we've got the power supply for the screen. Now, the power supply for the screen is a different size connection than the one for the camera, so you can't get them mixed up. And then next in here we have our camera. I'll get rid of the box here. Now, in here is our square camera, which is the one that we're doing today. We also do have a bullet camera. The square camera is best for smaller environments like bird boxes and feeders. But if you did want to have a bullet camera to go to cover other wildlife in your garden, you can add those to the screen as well. As we said on our previous video, you can add up to 4 cameras to this system. If you've bought the package with one in, this is generally what you'll get to start. This is our square camera. I'll go through some of the features on here. It's got our easy mount bracket system. So it's got a single bolt that goes to the bottom. So if you're mounting this in a bird box, if it's one of our bird boxes, it will already have a 6 or 7 mil hole drilled in the back of the box. So you can just poke the bolt through and it single mounts on. You've got pins on the bottom which then hold the camera in place and stops it twiddling around once you've screwed it in. If you're mounting this in your own bird box, like I say, you'll just need to do a small hole in the back so that you can use our single mount method. On the side here, we've got Allen key screws, but they can finger tighten. They're a little bit bigger than usual, and the camera has a very versatile bracket to give you the best angle you could possibly need. In the package in a minute, I'll show you, we've got a little Allen key for tightening up those screws. On the back here, we've also got the cables that come off. We've got our light dependent resistor. And one of the other features of this camera is that it has our white lights built into the camera. Now, what that means is during the daytime, when you want to get those really crystal clear images, it's got 2 little white LEDs that come on to illuminate inside the box if you're covering birds in their nest, and that will give you the best images possible. In the nighttime, it will flick to night vision mode. Now, if you're watching nocturnal animals, you'll want to keep the cap on because that will stop the white lights coming on in the day. But when you take that cap off, that's a light dependent resistor, and it will flick the lights on during the daytime and off at night. I'm going to pop that cap back on. Each of our cables is clearly labeled, so each one is very easy to distinguish. We've also got our power supply, which is a 12-volt power supply, and we've got a reset button or a pairing button. So should you set up the screen and for some reason the camera doesn't connect straight away, then you press the pairing button on the camera and hold it for a few seconds, and then you go into the screen and click pair, and it will pair the 2 devices together. We also have a power supply for the camera, and we have the aerial, which I probably should have mentioned before. That just screws easily onto the back of the camera. Let's make sure it's screwed on nice and tightly. There we go. And that will transmit the image from the camera back to the screen. Now, as I mentioned, and again in the previous video, but just for those that have not seen the previous video, these cameras will do up to about 50 meters. Obviously, if you have obstacles in between, like walls and trees, that will shorten the distance slightly. But what we do find with this kit is it does tend to go a lot further than our wireless camera, and often will reach a bit further than our Wi-Fi range also, because it's directly connecting between the camera and the screen. Also in here we have some screws. So we've got the single mount bolt that goes in the bottom of the bracket here to mount it in a bird box, and we've got a couple of little cable tidies for when you're mounting everything together, and the Allen key in there also. And that's it. That's everything you need to get yourself up and running with our wireless camera and screen kit. Now, if you continue watching, we've got another video coming up shortly, which will show you how to wire it all together and get yourself started. Thanks for watching today. Any other questions, please get in touch with the team here, either via our website or our help site, or give us a call. All the best. Speak to you again soon. Bye for now.